Well, hello everybody. I'm Dr. Sue, and this is Tiffany.
Hello.
So, Tiffany, it's really good to see you. I haven't seen you in a couple of months since we did some other lipo on some body hairs, right?
Yep, it's been a while.
Okay. So today we just want to talk about celebrity arms, and Tiffany is one of my prior patients, and this is one of our videos where, you know, we've had how many months now since your arms?
Oh, it's been about 10 months since my arms.
Awesome.
Yep, almost here.
So anyways, we've hashed over a lot of what celebrity arms is in the past, and I just want to get, you know, some feedback and get Tiffany's, you know, story about what she's been through with this. And do you mind telling people, you know, how this all started, you know?
Yeah. Well, it all started because I hated looking in the mirror. I hated what I saw whenever I took my clothes off. It was horrible. My arms were so embarrassing. It was hard for me to go anywhere and show my arms. I mean, I had fat even down to my elbows. So even things like t-shirts were hard to wear. And I mean, when you can't even wear a t-shirt and be comfortable, it's debilitating on your life. I mean, you can't go out and you can't do anything without being embarrassed about, you know, what's showing. And, even with that, the pain that I had on my arms was painful. Any little touch, anything on my arm and it hurt. It would bruise easily. So then there'd be fat and then there'd be bruises and it was painful. So it was really debilitating.
How long did you deal with this? I mean, when did when did you start being bothered by your arms?
Probably even as early on as like high school.
Okay.
I mean, I was bothered by my arms the majority of my life. After probably I hit puberty, I noticed that a lot of fat started accumulating around that area. And I did my best to try to hide it for as long as I could, but it's, you know, it really takes a toll on your life when you have to cover up your arms like that. So
besides covering up, I mean, what did you do anything to try to get rid of the fat or, you know, slim your arms?
Oh my goodness, yes. I, you know, diet, exercise. I was going to the gym all the time and lifting heavy weights, trying to just get toned up. And I noticed that the more I lifted and the more weights I lifted, my arms actually looked bigger. And I'm like, why are my arms looking even worse than they were before? So it's like my arms, like my muscles were growing, but all that fat was still there. And I was losing weight in my stomach area, but that was pretty much it. That fat just on my arms just remained no matter what I did.
Okay. So, do you mind telling the audience what you discovered in your research about, you know, what was going on with you? And
yeah, I had done a ton of research to figure out why I had so much fat on my arms. And what I had discovered is a thing called lipedema. And it's where you have fat accumulation on your arms, and then sometimes it can happen on your legs too, which was the case for me. I had it both on my arms and my legs. And when I started doing research on it, it was like a light bulb went off. That's it. I know exactly that's what I have, because it's a fat that diet and exercise, it doesn't do anything for it. It does nothing for it. No matter how much you diet, no matter how much you exercise, it just remains. You might lose in other areas, but you're not going to lose that fat. And I knew that's exactly what I had.
And I'm just going to interject in there that you had talked about, you didn't know why you had pain in your arms, right?
I did not know.
And that's the other part of it that gave you the tip off, right?
Absolutely. That it was painful. Any little touch or anything was painful, and that it bruised really easily. And I knew that. I mean, any little touch and I was going to be a bruise. I would wake up with a bruise, like, and my husband asked me, well, how'd you get that? I don't know. I have no idea how that bruise got there. And that when I read that, I'm like, that's exactly it. That's what I have.
And what about him touching your arms?
Yes. I mean, he would like just touch my arm before, and I'd be like, ow, don't touch me, it hurts. And then now it's so funny because now I'll just be like, ooh, I can touch it, and it doesn't hurt at all. The pain now is it's gone completely. Okay.
So when you decided finally to look into doing a procedure, a surgical option to get rid of the fat, what was that like for you?
It was very scary for me at first because I had never had any kind of surgery at all. You know, I've always been really healthy, never been under the knife at all. So it was scary, but it was also exciting because I knew that maybe there was a possibility out there. And I did so much research to try to find someone out there who could take care of lipedema, and luckily I came across you.
Okay. But I wasn't the first one, right?
No, you're not the first one. No, I had looked at a couple of options, Georgia, California, was about to set up a consultation with another doctor, and even those doctors, they didn't do a lot of advertising. I couldn't find a whole lot of pictures. There wasn't a lot of testimonials, I guess, from either one of those doctors. So I was still a little hesitant, and then I found a YouTube video from ArtLipo, and I actually saw the results right there as they were happening, and it blew my mind. And I knew at that moment, that's who I have to go see.
Okay. Did our results look any different than anybody else's?
Yeah. 100 times different than any. The results that I did see from the other doctors, you could see a slight difference, but it was nothing like the videos I had seen on Celebrity Arms. Getting rid of this top section right here of the arm makes all the difference. And from the research that I did, most doctors only do this area under here. And
that's correct.
I was like, well, I mean, that's not what makes you look so round. It's this area out here. So when I saw that in your videos, that's what made all the difference.
So then, was it clear to you that we actually went and did everything completely?
Yes, because I had done research to figure out that it was, you know, around the whole arm. Yeah.
Great. Yes. So then we did it.
Yes, we did it.
And did you get to see the results immediately?
Yes, it was amazing, especially when you were only done with half and you could see the difference between one arm and the other one. It was amazing being able to see the results right there.
Are your arms about the same now as the day that we right when we finished?
Yeah, they're pretty much exactly now.
Okay. So, how was it being awake? And the other stuff, tell them what it was like.
The procedure was not too bad at all. The worst part, I think, was definitely the numbing. The fluid feels a little weird, a little uncomfortable, but the actual liposuction procedure is very simple. It was definitely a very cool experience to be awake and to be able to see the results right there immediately.
And how did you like the boot camp experience of it?
Oh my goodness, talk about a workout. Talk about a workout, having to flex your muscles and figure out, you know, where to go. It was it was a lot of work, but it was so worth it.
Right. Cool. Well, I'd like to know how this has made a difference in your life. What's been the biggest impact that you've noticed?
Probably, first of all, the pain is gone. I'm not, you know, anything just slightly touching my arm. It doesn't bother me anymore. I mean, it's so easy to just touch my arms and not have to worry about the pain. But aside from that, just being able to wear anything. I can wear anything I want now. You know, tank tops, halter tops, even just regular t-shirts, because my elbows now are skinny. So just being able to wear whatever I want, all, you know, these cute shirts that I had to avoid my whole life, I can now wear, and it's exciting.
Do you like getting photographed now?
A lot more so now, absolutely. I'm actually not embarrassed of what I see in pictures now. Yes. Okay,
well, your arms are looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Have other people noticed, or?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A ton of people have noticed. And I think honestly what makes the big difference is the outside, because it just slims your whole body. I mean, having this outside done just makes your whole body just look slimmer. And I remember going back to work and people were like, you look so much skinnier now.
Right.
So, yeah.
Just from your arms, right?
Just from my arms. Yep, absolutely. Just from having my arms done made a huge difference.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience?
That if you have struggled your whole life with the way that you look, if you think that there's nothing you can do because you've tried to diet and you've tried to exercise and nothing you do helps, there is help out there. There is someone who can change your life, and jump in and go for it. If you're on the edge, just do it, because it's life-changing.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Tiffany, so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.